Get your calendars out. February 17th, February 18th, live trading, San Diego. We got the Lowe's Coronado. I mean, what else would you want? This event is limited to 50 people. Look at your calendar, clear it, make sure you show up. If you want to be a rebel, this is the place to be. You got to sign up for it now. Giddy up, baby.
Welcome back, folks. I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. 3 at 3 every day. Pardon me. We seek to bring you the trades that we have found that have been ferreted out by our algorithm, the heat seeker, and then gleaned for the best of the best, because we probably get a good 500 readings a day. We narrow that usually to about 30, 35, and that takes a lot of human activity as well. The algorithm itself, of course, is automatic, but the putting eyes to it and experience, that's what we bring to unusual activity that no one else can. And by the way, nobody else has the heat seeker. So with that said, unusual activity is large blocks of calls or puts being bought. When we see that, that's what we follow. Got a couple examples for you. So let's get to it. Marvell. This was the 6th of January. It is today the 27th. So let's say 3 weeks is what this one took to play out. They were buying the March 42.50 calls. And as you see there, the stock at the time was $35.92. Now I buy at the money, meaning the strike closest to where the stock is trading at that particular time. So, obviously, the stock has moved up by nearly $9. And you can see on that chart, which is why I included it, that over the past month, you can see January 6th on there. You can see that approximately on that date, the stock was, just as I said, under $36 a share. Today, you see it over $44 a share. And this is a big winner already, my friends. And it's just kind of a quiet winner. It's just been chugging along. And a lot of people haven't spoken about Marvell, but you know what? It's worked out pretty well for those of us who were in it. This one likewise. Take a look at Las Vegas Sands. This is a $10 upside move, because look where the stock was. In that column there, 49.51. That's where it was trading on January the 3rd, and you can see on that graph approximately where that would be. And then here it is, trading at not 49.50, but 59.50. Bang. All right. Now, they were buying June double nickel calls. That's 55, double nickel. I bought at the money the 50 calls, which are now $9.50 in the money. I have rolled those up. What does rolling it up mean? Rolling it up means I took the profits on the ones that I owned, didn't have to sell, as you could go back on YouTube and see the episode. I didn't have to sell anything against what I bought this time, because time decay is so slow on an option that is 6 months into the future. So I have now rolled up all of my calls. I am now in the March time frame, and the at the monies are now the 60 calls. Until they liquidate, folks, I keep riding with it. If they were to liquidate, what do you mean they, John? If I were to see a lot of those 6,000 options trade at that strike in June 55s, and they sold and they did not buy anything else, I would exit this trade. That is one of my many disciplines. I follow the fast money, the smart money, when they go in, and I likewise want to get out when they get out. So here's two big winners, one $9 to the upside, one $10, better than 20% upside in less than a month. Bang, that's if you trade the stock. The options, more like 300, 400%, folks. In other words, you buy an option for $1.50 and you end up selling it for $6. You've done pretty well. just like we did in Tesla this week. All right, let's get to the rest of the presentation, which includes a special invitation Tuesday, January 31st, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So in other words, right at the market close, AJ Monty and I will give you a stock trading course. It is free. That's right, free. Don't have to pay a cent. You can just sign up at marketrebellion.com/register. That's marketrebellion.com/register and participate in this free stock trading course. Almost always, AJ and I will offer you the opportunity to submit trades or stocks that you want us to look at. AJ will put up a technical on it. I will put up a trade on it. So if you want to join us for that, Tuesday, the 31st, come to marketrebellion.com/register. Bang, do it now or do it right at the end of this broadcast. We can only accommodate, I think the guys broadened it up to a little over 10,000 now. So we can only accommodate 10,000 people for the Zoom. You'll also get a copy of it, by the way, emailed out to you, a link that we will email out to you so you can watch it again and again, compare it to what the market really does, how it played out, and then maybe you'll be convinced that you should be a subscriber to Market Rebellion. But with that said, let's get started with the first of today's 3 at 3, which is one of the most battered, horrible stocks of the past couple of years. It was wonderful on the way up, it was terrible on the way down. Peloton. So, stock's $12.80. Somebody bought 25,000 of the 18 calls out in June of this year. And then, take a look what they did. They sold the 15 calls in January of 2024, 6 months after the one expires and at a lower strike price. So, we want you to be aware of that. We think that this is a long-term bullish trade, but not an explosive upside trade, that they have put this trade on to take advantage of what the market's giving them. Now, as always, I buy an at-the-money call, and then we wait, since this is June again, slow time decay, and then I will sell upside calls against it if indeed it rallies. If it isn't working, I will exit the trade at 50% of what I paid for the options that I purchased. So if I paid $2, they trade to $1, I'm out. I'm not going to be patient. I'm going to be out because that's my discipline. You need to have one too, a discipline, and make it systematic as you possibly can so that you hold on to as much of your money as possible on the trades that do not work out, and a severe discipline also on taking money off the table when the trade does work out. MarketRebellion.com. Yeah, go to MarketRebellion.com/San Diego or SD, and you will see this, a splash page for our event, 2 days of live trading in beautiful San Diego, California. So for those of you in California, Nevada, Arizona, and so forth, quick little trip over there, encourage you to check it out. Market Rebellion, live trading, limited to 50 people, 2 days of live trading, dinners, lunches, all of that, part of the package. Check it out, marketrebellion.com/SD. All right, Rivian. This is one that I'm happy to say, killed it on this week. You'll see that slide in a minute. Rivian, RIVN, they bought 4,700 of the February 21 calls. Those calls give you the right to take stock at 21, a stock that is trading at about $20 a share. So you can see they ran those calls from 16 cents up to 78 cents. 4,700 is 470,000 share equivalent. I like trading that. Certainly made a lot of money in this one this week. And instead of just liquidating, they have moved to a higher strike price. I like that. And I am riding Rivian with my brother Pete. Speaking of which, there are Pete and John celebrating that Tesla trade, celebrating that Microsoft trade. this week. Both of them huge winners. But you know what was also a huge winner this week, by the way? That. Because Pete talked about today expiring January 18 calls when they were trading for $3. Well, those calls went significantly in the money, and we were able to take a lot of profit off of those calls. They are now trading, as it says there, $3.11. When we were citing that back on January 26th, all of yesterday, they were trading 30 cents. So what's 30 cents to $3? 10x. 10x. Bam. That's why we trade options, my friends. All right, here's the third and final of today's 3 at 3. It is August 11 calls in Palantir. Palantir $7 though. Why would I buy the 11s? I wouldn't. You can buy them if you want. I buy at the monies, and then I hope to sell higher strikes against them. If the trade isn't working, I will cut my losses. As you know, the discipline needs to be applied to both losses and profits. And I certainly like the odds of this one being profits with Palantir at $7. So they're giving themselves almost 8 months to be right, 7 months to be right on this trade. A long-term trade. That is a slow time decay. Like the way that sets up. Bang. In Palantir. And hopefully we get a lot more of these Rivian trades for you between now and August. Bang. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. Always encourage you to check out Rebel's Edge Live, because that Rivian trade, Pete did it for free on on Rebel's Edge Live. That is our streamed show. We get more viewers to that show than any financial show on broadcast television. So make sure you check it out. Rebel's Edge Live. It streams on Spotify. It streams on Twitter. It streams on YouTube. And you know how to find it on YouTube. You just go to YouTube. You type into the search bar, Market Rebellion. And then if you click subscribe and or notifications, you'll get notified every time it's there live streaming. Obviously, we leave all the old episodes up there as well. That's on YouTube. We're also on Market Rebellion. So if you want to see Rebel's Edge live, marketrebellion.com/edge, EDGE. Hey, that's going to do it for us today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great week and made some money. And I'll see you next week. Enjoy.